What's up, YouTube? This is everything we sold Monday and Tuesday, I believe. We only sold like 6 items, but you know what, guys? We didn't sell a bunch of crap that was $10 or $11, so it makes me feel a lot better. I'm so glad that I deleted those 250 movies that were like under $15. It was just work that I wasn't making any money on. And your time is money. If you're spending time on something that's making you no money, well, it's kind of like this YouTube thing. I'm making no money on this, but hey, I enjoy doing this. But if you're not enjoying it and you're spending time and not making money, you need to switch it up and do what's making you money. Unless you really enjoy it. It's kind of a hobby like this is. But anyway, guys, I just like showing you guys what I buy, and then that way you can figure out you might be able to buy it, make some extra money. Let's see what we sold. This is one of the coolest things I have ever found. Found this jet ski. Old, I mean, this is good condition. Kawasaki. It was freaking awesome. I picked it up for like $2. And when I bought it, I thought, man, I'm going to sell this thing for $100 first day. So I listed it for like $150. Normally, I try to shoot for the stars in the beginning. You can always come down. It doesn't matter if it takes a year to sell. If you have enough inventory, you don't have to just dump stuff. I mean, you don't have to sell stuff so cheap you don't make any money. But I try to make money. Didn't sell. Dropped it down to 100 after a few months. Didn't sell. Had lots of watchers. Lots of offers. You know, like crazy offers, like $50 offers and stuff. I want, you know, other resellers wanting to make money off of it. So I didn't take any of those. So finally I took an offer the other day because I've had it for, man, I might have had it for like 2 years. I just kind of fell in love with it. I wasn't going to sell it cheap. But I thought about it the other day. I'm like, 2 years, that's a long time, man. I need to get some money coming in, go buy something else, make some money on it. But we sold it for $70. Not a bad deal. We paid $2 for it, so it was pretty good profit. Sad to see it go. I really liked it. It's a nice jacket. We sold some sweatshirts, and they're not there. They're not there. There they are. First I thought they were there, but no, they're there. So we got to move all that stuff. Another thing that hurt that jacket, it was a medium. I think if it would have been an extra large, I would have sold it for the $150 I wanted. Told you guys a video or two ago that I sell these WVU sweatshirts pretty well. As you can tell, I have a bunch of them. There's WVU, there's WVU. And there's another WVU. There's quite many WVUs in here. I live on the west, there's another one there. I live on the West Virginia border, so I find a lot of them. But I sold this one right here. It's pretty awesome. It's got the old Mountaineer. It was made in USA. Size large. I think it was a PM Sports. And we sold it for $39.99. We picked it up for $3.99. And we sold another WVU sweatshirt. Can't remember where it is. I think it was... might not be in here. I gotta figure out where it is if it's not. I have this pile of stuff that this is kind of stuff that needs to be put in bins that I just listed like this week, and it's sitting right there. So that's why it wasn't in there. But this is also a PM Sports. PM Sports is made in USA. I believe it's made in West Virginia somewhere. But I bought this for $2.99. It actually was in really good shape, except for it had like one little, somewhere in there was like a little stain on the front. And I sold it for a best offer of $27.77. So like I said, I sell these WVU things really, really well. Took almost everything off my site under $15. I went ahead and kept some of the CDs. Especially like this one. I never would have sold this at my store. I took a best offer at like $11 just to get rid of it. I paid, I think, 10 cents for it, so if, you know, gets a return, who cares? I'm not 10 cents. But we sold this, like I said, for $11, and we paid like 10 cents for it. We sold a hat. Might be this hat right here. It is. I love it when a plan comes together. We paid $3 for this hat. It was brand new. We bought it at a card show, like a sports card show up in Columbus. We ended up buying 60 hats off a guy. And we paid, I believe it was $3 a hat. And everything was brand new. I made so much money off that deal. If you go back and see some of my old videos, like a year ago or a year and a half ago or something, you can see how I make 10 times my money on selling snapback hats and stuff. Some of those hats I sold for $100, $150, $350, $90. I mean, it was crazy. This one took a while. I think I had it for like $59.99 for the longest time. And finally took a best offer and let it go for, I think it was $32.24. I paid $3 for it. That was a good deal. Just took a little while to sell. This one took maybe 2 years to sell. But hey, I'll take it. These are all my vintage t-shirts, plain ones. And this one happened to be on the top, and we sold it. Look out for this brand. If you can find Quicksilver, made in USA. You can't really, yeah, you can. There it is, made in USA. Skateboarders kind of really love this. It's kind of got the, I don't know what you call that, textured, you know, textured design or something. But we paid $2 for this at a thrift store. We sold it for $39.99. It took me a little while to sell. I think I had it listed for like $49.99 or something pretty high. And I took $10 off for the sale. But keep your eyes out for these. These sell really well. I've sold quite a few of them. That's everything we sold. Hopefully there might have been some stuff you've been like, hey, wow, I didn't know that stuff sells. But I'm telling you, those old vintage jackets that have the crazy styles, kind of like that Kawasaki, that stuff sells great. And the snapback hats, a lot of that vintage stuff, like I said, don't sell that stuff cheap, because do your comps. Some of that stuff goes really, really high. You know, I was amazed, because like I said, you can find these hats for $1 or $2 at the thrift store, and some of them sell for $50 to $300. I mean, it's freaking nuts. And then also make sure you check out Made in USA college t-shirt or sweatshirts, any kind of sweatshirts, any, like, you know, Disney, I mean, like anything. Logo, any kind of logo that's vintage, USA, do comps on it. The stuff sells really well, and it sells pretty fast. Like I said, I sell a lot of sweatshirts. I probably, you know, like I said, I sell tons of sweatshirts, tons of snapback hats, stuff like that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there's some stuff that you might have learned, but please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell. That way you can see all my videos. Thanks, guys. Peace. Alright, we looked through all those movies and picked out a few. Got American Horror Story, The Rookie, Charlton Heston, awesome cards. And we found these. 1996 Olympic postage. They're from the USPS. Brand new shirt. $2 each, made in USA. We saw a listing, they go for about $45, so we're going to buy them. Yeah, I've just got in my office like, I don't know, a month or two ago. I still don't have this place cleaned up or anything. Finally starting to put a little few things on the wall. But like I said, this place is a wreck. So where I do my shipping, it's all jacked up. Just went to Peddlers. This is where, like, they can't find the movie in the drawer, where somebody may have stole it or it got put in the wrong thing or something like that. I still have piles of clothes over here. Still haven't got rid of those yet. And we just brought more piles in today. And we got piles over here. Man, this place is just... And here, we had to move some of that stuff off this box because we're going to hang this stuff up. So, trying to get this place organized. It's always fun.